Next, we'll find all the possible rational roots for this polynomial. In order to find the possible rational roots, we will look to the first term, that is, the highest power term, 2x to the third, and the last term, which is the constant term, -9. Remember that if you don't have a constant term, your constant term is 0. We see that our highest power term is 2x to the third, so our highest power coefficient is 2. Our constant term is -9. What we'll need to do now is write all of the factors for both that highest power term and the constant. Since our highest power term is 2, its factors are going to be only 1 and 2. If we look now to our constant, the -9, its factors are either 1, 3, or 9. This is because 9 can be either 1 times 9, or it could also be 3 times 3. So 1, 9, and 3 are all possible factors of the -9. However, those factors could also be negative or positive, so we must include, for all of our factors, they could be negative or positive. So it's not enough to write 1 and 2 for your factors of 2. We must include +1, -1, +2, and -2. The same for our factors of -9. Now that we have our factors, the way we write all of the possible rational roots is to divide the factors of our constant divided by the factors of our highest power term. We'll begin with the plus or minus 1, and we'll divide that plus or minus 1 by each of the factors of 2. So our first option will be 1 over 1. We'll remind ourselves that's plus or minus, and then we'll also say 1 over 2, also plus or minus. Next, we'll move on to the next factor, that's plus or minus 3. So we'll now take that over both of the factors of 2. So we'll have 3 over 1 and 3 over 2, both with a plus or a minus. Then we'll do the same with our final factor, that's 9. So we'll have plus or minus 9 over 1 and plus or minus 9 over 2. So we have 6 different numbers for our possible rational roots. Let's first list the positive options. The lowest number in this set is 1/2, followed by 1, followed by 3/2, followed by 3, then 9/2, and then 9. 6 possible positive rational roots. And we'll use the same numbers for our negative rational roots. Recall in a previous video there were 2 possibilities for what sorts of roots we might have. Possibility A said that we could have 3 positive real roots, no negative real roots, and then no imaginary roots. However, option B said we could have 1 positive real root, no negative real roots, and 2 imaginary. Because both possibilities have no negative roots, we can remove all of our negative rational roots from consideration. However, up to 3 of our roots of our polynomial could be one of the numbers in the positive number set.